Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Mega Farm Survival Challenge. I am Hugz and this is, of course, Farming Simulator 25. On the previous episode, we got quite a lot done. We purchased a ton of stuff. It was a great, quality of life improvement around the farm. And of course, we got ourselves a new home, which is absolutely brilliant. We finally have a place that is secure that we can rest our heads. So that was very good, but the progress never stops here. Of course, we have much stuff that we have to get today. So what I'm looking at doing on today's episode is, I want to get more vehicle storage. The stuff we got previously is great. I could fit some stuff in there, but I have other stuff that I have to fit places. So we need to expand our vehicle storage. I also did discover that the seeder and cultivator combo machine that we got can't actually plant what I wanted to plant. So we are kind of going to adjust fire there as well, plant a different crop, and that different crop is actually going to be used for another animal that is going to be joining our farm today, and that animal is going to be chickens. Yes, we're finally going to get some chickens around this place. I was going to say another word, but we're going to refrain from saying that one. We're getting chickens, okay? I also want to buy field 77. That's kind of going to complete the trifecta of fields around this place and really bring this whole thing together. We're basically going to own the entire corner of the map at that point. It's going to be pretty nice. Once we do get field 77, the grand scheme is to merge all three of our other fields and make it one big giant field. So that is the plan for now. That's what we're doing. I'm sticking to it. Now, the first thing we got to do, I need to go around and just make sure everything is buttoned up around here. So I believe the sheep are all fed, but I gotta check the greenhouses. Let's start there. How are we looking? Okay, not bad on the water. I do have to add a little bit, but we're looking okay. Our spinnery is full of wool, beautiful, and animals are all good. All right, that's all looking fine and dandy. So really, the crop that we're gonna plant today is going to be wheat. And the reason that I picked wheat is because if we take a look at the chickens, it says that the food that they enjoy is wheat, barley, and sorghum. Now, wheat is actually going to give us not only wheat, but it's going to give us some straw as well. So we'll be able to add to our nice big straw pile that we have currently sitting in our hay barn. So that'll be great. Now, we don't have much time before we have to plant the wheat. If we take a look here, where is wheat? Here we go. Here's our wheat. We have to plant in September. So that gives us 5 months. Now, all the things that I'm looking to buy and put down and accomplish on this episode, what's it going to cost us? Let's take a look here. It looks like it's roughly going to be about $185,000. That's not bad. We actually have $58,000 already in the bank, so we're well on our way there, but it's probably going to take about a year for us to get all that stuff. I'm thinking in terms of the order that we perform this, our order of operations. First, we buy field 77. Second, we merge all three fields. Third, we go ahead and plant our wheat on all our fields together as one big field. Fourth, we harvest said field. Fifth, plant our No, we put down our chicken coop and we get that bad boy going. So at least then we'll have the wheat and we can go ahead and feed our chickens, and we're not getting them before we can actually take care of them and feed them. And then, of course, we do have to put down our vehicle storage as well. But the vehicle storage is kind of, I don't know, that's kind of like a side quest in the real term, the real outlook of things here. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up watering our greenhouses. Then we're going to just chill for a couple months, and hopefully we build up enough money to purchase that field before it comes time to plant our wheat.
A few inches later.
All right, we have successfully made it to September, which is wheat planting season, and even better, we have $83,000 bucks in our bank account. Let's go, man. Thanks to our greenhouses, we can definitely afford the field we're looking to buy, which is number 77 right here. So let's go ahead and buy it. Right now it is cursed with, I believe, some sort of root crop, which we are absolutely not going to pick, but we will buy the land and replace it with something a lot better. So what does that leave us? $4,491. we do need to rent a plow next because we are going to be merging these fields. But before I even do that, I've got all sorts of chores that I have to attend to for September. We've got wool sitting around that needs to be picked up and put into our spinnery. We've got potentially greenhouses to fill. Let's take a look here. How's the greenhouses looking? Okay, they've still got plenty of water. I think we're fine, but we definitely need to drop off some wool to the spinnery. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and do some wool deliveries, shall we? All right, there's our wool delivery. And for you astute observers out there, you may have noticed that I did absolutely run over the pea field once, twice, maybe thrice. I don't know. We're about to do it to our root crops here as well, but I don't care. Get rid of the peas. I hate them so much. I absolutely don't want to see any peas. Oh, it's going to be so nice when these are gone. Now, we do need to get ourselves a plow, so let's check out and see what is going to work best for us here. Now, we do have the John Deere, which is a little more powerful, so we might be able to get away with something a wee bit bigger. Ooh, this one, 2.5 meters. Oh, 2.5 meters is not any bigger than the rest of them. Nope, we're still going to have to use a small plow. Man, that stinks so much. All right, I guess we'll go with this one, the AgroMaz POV 5XL. Beautiful. And let's take a look at this guy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 plow heads. So that should work perfectly for us. Let's go ahead and lease it for a nice, cool $816 bucks. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's jump in the John Deere, which is currently on forage wagon duty, and let's go pick that thing up. And then we are going to connect all 3 of these fields right here. So we've kind of got to like plow down the middle, get rid of those roads and connect these edges, but should be very, very easy and hopefully pain-free and quick, but we'll see about that last part. Ah, ye oldie machine shop. I love coming here so much because it always means you're getting something new. Now in this case, have we ever used this one? You know what? I don't think we have used this plow, so this is something new for us, but we've picked up plows in the past, so that's not super exciting. All we got to do now is get this bad boy back to the farm and let's get to work.
A few moments later.
All right, I'm not used to saying this so soon, but hello, farm. Our farm has grown quite considerably, huh? I would say we're not quite at mega farm status yet, though, but we are at decently sized farm? I don't know, something like that. But let's go ahead and unfold this guy right here, and let's just check, make sure we are indeed in creation mode. So let's lower you down and let's start plowing. And no, we are not. Okay, creation mode on. The miracle of creation. Okay, that should do it for us now. Now, I want to try and get this as close as I possibly can to the proper field edges there, which surprisingly is not that easy. It's actually harder said than done to actually get it straight and looking nice. But I'm going to do my best here, so that way when we go and turn on our GPS or Jeeps, it actually looks like it's supposed to be part of the field. So all we got to do is just like nice, small little passes. And now how do, oh, no. Did I mess it up already? Oh, that's, you know what? I wouldn't say I messed it up. I just got to continue that line a little bit further to like maybe right there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm looking for, right? We start right at the edge of this guy and we go into there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to stick with that. So I got to basically drive forward and do that with the pea field as well. And then go and do it on the other 2 sides. And then we can get ready and do these like little roads here, I guess. What would these even be considered? I guess just like little roads in between the fields. There's no special purpose for them aside from that. And get rid of all these peas. Oh, get out of here, peas. Let's see, how's that? That's close, but I think we need to get a smidge closer and then we'll really be like in the money there. Don't turn it, Hugz. Don't turn it. Right there. Right there. That is perfect. Okay, I'm going to repeat that on the other side, and then that should be our outlines, and we can go ahead and fill in the middle parts. All right, I think we're pretty much set up, guys. So let's go ahead and quickly speed through these middle parts here, and then we should be ready to plant some delicious wheat seeds on this field. I can't wait. Let's do this. All right, I think I did a pretty good job there. Of course, missed that tiny little bit there at the end. Let's just hit these last two little patches here. But other than that, I think that we should be good to go. All we got to do is take a peek at the map and make sure that everything looks like one big giant field. And if it does, we're good to go. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. That looks real good. I don't really see any spots that don't have that field, like that plowed look to it. And look at this straight line. Let's go, man. I did a great job over there. Wish I did as good of a job over on this side, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm still happy with it. So let's go ahead and get this plow off the field. We're going to return this guy ASAP just so we don't forget about it. Okay, where are you, plow? There it is right there. Let's go ahead and return that bad boy. Bam, you're out of here. Okay, now what we got to do is go through and plant some wheat on the field. This should be interesting. Man, it's been a while since I planted anything, and I do believe that the planter, or the seeder, I should say, let me keep the terms correct here, that the seeder we have, it's a bit small. So it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes on this field. Now, a little bit about seeding. I do know that you are supposed to start with the interior of the field first and then do the headlands last. So we're going to try and keep things like real as we can here, as close to real life, and just do things the way they should be done. So let's get some lines here real quick. Let's just drive over some more peas. Absolutely love it. Bam. Give me some lines. Whoa, boy, that's a lot of lines. That's a lot of lines. All right, 5 headlands. I guess, yeah. Let's do it. 5 headlands. Show lines, manual. Yeah, that'll looks fine to me. Start with, I guess it doesn't matter what I start with, huh? Bam. Okay. Oh, boy. This is gonna be a lot, guys. Oh, man, for you, it's only going to be maybe 3 minutes or so, but for me, it's probably going to be like, I don't know, at least an hour. Who knows how long this is going to take me. All right, Hugz, enough of your whining. Let's get to work here. Let's do this. Or how about this? We get some seeds first. Can't do nothing without seeds. Didn't even think about that. Hopefully we have enough seeds. Let me hop out here and let's just pop these guys out. Pallets of seeds, 800 liters. Oh, that might not be enough. How much does this guy hold? I don't even know. I don't think 800 liters of seeds is going to be enough, guys. Well, let's fill it up. And we also didn't even swap over to wheat. We're a mess, guys. We're an absolute mess. All right, we're on wheat. We've got 800 liters of seeds. I don't think this is going to last us. If it doesn't, now you know what? We just got to go grab a pallet of seeds. Okay, I'm going to take a trip to the shop right now. I'm going to go pick up a pallet of seeds. I'm going to bring it back. We'll refill this guy real quick. That way we have like a maxed out seeder here and we're ready to go. And there's not going to be any hiccups, nothing like that. So on to the shop I go. All right, how much is a bag of seeds going to be? Not that bad, but it's only 1,000 liters. Oh, man. I think we may need 2. I'm going to get 2 of these. $2,500, essentially. Give it to me. All right, we need the seeds. It's not like I can avoid that. So, load it up, and we'll bring it back to the farm.
2 hours later.
All right, we've got our seeds back. Let's go ahead and do a quick refill. I'm hoping I could refill this while it's on the back of this thing. Let's see why I can't, right? Yeah, let's go, baby. All right, I think we can probably suck in like both of these pallets, or at least a good chunk of the second one here. Ooh, whoa, man, we didn't even fill this thing up? Oh, that is crazy. Okay, well, we got 2,900 liters of seeds. Hopefully that's plenty. I guess we'll find out soon enough here. So let me get myself lined up here again. Geez, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 headlands. This is so crazy, guys. Oh man, doing a big field, like a kind of a big field with a tiny little seeder here. This should be interesting. All right, well, we got our seeds. We got basically everything we need. Let's just get to work. Nothing else to do. Woo boy, okay. Well, that was a big wake up. I had forgotten what it was like to do a field like this, and having this tiny little piece of machinery, yeah, that took quite some time. I almost watched 2 full episodes of a new show on Netflix. Well, not new, but it's on Netflix. It's called Falling Skies. So yeah, that happened. But we got our field ready to go. So that's very, very good. Now, we really have nothing to do to that field now for quite some time. Actually, that's not true. I do need to fertilize it and put some herbicide down, but I think I will do that off camera. It's using the sprayer, guys. I'm just going to spray the fields. That's going to be it. So, nothing exciting you haven't seen before. Other than that, we really just chill. there's not much else to do. I mean, it's like watching grass grow, except we're watching wheat grow. So next big sale for us is going to be obviously in April. Just like always, that does come before our wheat harvest. So we are going to get some good income there. And with that income, that'll actually let us buy the new building that we're going to get to house our machines. Plus, it is also going to help us get, geez, what was this last thing? The chicken coop. Yes, we can go ahead and put the chicken coop down as well, even though we are not going to be stuffing it full of chickens until we get some wheat in the old silo there. But we could still put the building down in preparation and get everything ready. And I also do want to look and kind of check it out and see how much chickens cost. I don't know how the egg production is. It's going to be a consideration. How big the egg area is. This is all stuff I'm going to have to learn here. I also did think of something while I was going through this field. We could get some bees. Why don't we have bees? I feel like we should get some bees. I think that bees do help to kind of like boost production on fields. I don't know if it works for wheat, but I think it definitely works for like canola and a bunch of other crops. So I think that would be a good idea. Plus, we'll get some honey out of the deal. So why not? Who doesn't like honey? I love honey. So that'll be nice to have a new product kind of chilling around. And, you know, is there anything else? I think maybe some bale storage, bale and pallet storage that isn't just like, you know, a tarp sitting in the middle of our farm. That's probably also something that we could do with as well. So when we get our big payday, we'll kind of look at the money we got. We'll look at how much we would need to spend to get all those things, and we'll divvy everything out and get it all prepped and ready to go. So that should be a ton of fun. I can't wait. But for now, I'm just going to hang out. We're going to let this field do its thing, and I will see you back in April when we're ready to sell some fabrique.
2,000 years later.
Well, we made it to April. Behind us is our beautiful wheat field. It's 100% fertilized. It is fresh. It's smelling good. It's ready to go. But we still have a couple more months before we can harvest. Now, what we can do, though, is sell some fabrique. And fabrique, man, we've got a lot of it. Check this out. We have completely filled up the output, and we have an additional 6,000 liters inside the storage. That's pretty good, guys. That's actually really, really good. That means that we're going to have a full trailer plus an additional 6 to stuff on top. That is going to be our biggest fabric sale that we've ever done, and it should be a ton of money. Let's check out prices right now, see what fabric is doing. Oh boy, it's looking good. 9,013. We are getting not quite that though. Unfortunately, the farmer's market is only going to give us 8,999. Oh boy, couldn't get above 9 there, huh, farmer's market? Well, I guess we'll take what we can get, since it's the only place on the map that will now buy our fabric, unless we want to ship it out by train, which I definitely do not want to do. So let's hop in our trailer and let's load up some fabric and let's sell this stuff. Oh, and I have also been stockpiling a whole batch load of wool as well. So if we need to sell that to get a little extra money, we definitely have that option if we want to. But I think the fabric sale is going to be more than enough to get us however much money we need for this. All right, here we go, man. Look at that beautiful looking fabric. Am I close enough? Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, man, it looks, what does it even look like? It just reminds me of something. The way the colors are structured like that. And where's the rest? Come on, spit it out. Do we have to pull away maybe? Oh, come on. Hang on. Let's see. Is it going to pop in? Yep, there it is. Okay, let me go back around for another spin and pick this stuff up. Oh, it's a whole nother row. That is amazing. Come on, load it in. There we go. All right, man. Over to the farmer's market we go. Let's sell this stuff. All right, farmer's market. I'm coming in hot with an extra juicy load of fabric today. How much you going to give me? Oh, whoa, 162. Oh, man, that is nuts. 162,000 in one sale. That's the most we have ever made. What would I do different this year? I got to figure that out. Maybe like the spinnery production was lacking or something. Jeez, I don't know, but 162,000 in a single month. That is big, guys. That is huge. Oh, man. Okay, let me get back to the farm. We're going to plop down some stuff. We're going to do some vehicle storage. We're also going to plop down the chicken coop that I want to get, and we're going to put down a couple beehives so that way we can start collecting some sweet nectar and honey. It's Gonna be delicious. I just gotta figure out where I want to put all this stuff. All right, now that we are back, I think the first thing I want to put down is ye olde chicken coop. No, we'll do the machine garage first. So let's take a look here. There were a couple that I had checked out earlier that I think will work pretty good. Just gotta find it in this massive, massive list of buildings here. All right, here it is. Here's the one I'm looking at, vehicle shelter. This one's from the Highlands Fishing expansion. So if you have that expansion, you'll also have access to this. And here's what it looks like. I feel like it kind of fits in with like the whole aesthetic that we've got going on the farm, because everything kind of looks like old and beat up and raggedy, right? And over time, as we progress, we'll like sort of replace that stuff with more modern buildings. But for now, this is going to be what we're looking at. And I'm snapping on, I'm thinking probably right here. I don't want it too close to the house, and I don't want it too close to our other vehicle storage. So I'll back it up right there. I think that's our spot, guys. Bam, beautiful. Let's take a look at that and see how it looks. Make sure that we didn't deform too much ground. No, it looks okay, aside from back here, but that's pretty much the border of the map anyway. Oh, and look, it's got a little rain gutter on it. Beautiful. But there is like moss or something going on there. Okay, but this should be plenty of room now. We can definitely fit our windrower in here, along with our cedar that we purchased and whatever else we got to put in here. Forage wagon. We could fit the works. This is plenty of space now. So we've got that one and this one. Beautiful. Next up, I think we can go either one of two ways. We can put down the chicken coop, or we can go about replacing this temporary storage here with a brand new storage building. I think that I might want to put the chicken coop kind of right where this thing is. So the best course of action in my mind is to go ahead and put down the storage. So let's pop in here one more time, and I'm going to look for a building that I think will work for this.
2 hours later.
All right, this guy's looking pretty good right here. The bale storage small? Okay, from the bale storage pack, it fits 250 pieces, so should be way more than enough for what we need it for. And how big is the footprint on this guy? Okay, not that bad at all. It definitely looks like it wants to deform the ground though. Okay, I gotta be careful about that. And where do I want to put this? I'm thinking I put it like way on the end over here. That way it's, can I fit it maybe over here? Geez, that would be super tight over there. I don't think I want to put it there. You know what? We're going to put it, over here, I think, and we'll put it a little bit catty corner. And is it on flat, like level ground? I got to check. Okay, it looks kind of good. So let's go ahead and place it right there, and we'll put it like right on the edge of the road here too. So I'm thinking right about there. Okay, let's zip over to that thing and let's check out the ground. If there's any deformation, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now. All right, how we looking here? Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's okay. It does look very new compared to everything else we got, but hey, you know what? That's okay. And can we get in here? Oh, look at this. We got a little workshop, storage dialogue. What does this say? Quadra Balin Hugz. Okay, that is obviously not a language I speak. Okay, I apologize. That's pretty cool though. I like how you have to go in here to do the options to spit out your stuff. That's pretty cool. So over here is obviously where the bales and whatnot are gonna go. Is there a way for me to turn on the lights? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, that is super cool. I love how they added those lights in there. That is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and empty the storage that we have over there. We're gonna get everything tucked into here, so that way it's nice and out of the way. Then we can go ahead and sell that one and replace it with our chicken coop. All right, bit of a problem here. These wool pallets are not getting loaded in. What? Oh man, it looks like the wool just will not be accepted in there. Maybe it must be too big or something, but I'm gonna try with the other stuff. I'll just dump the wool there for now. Hopefully the rest fits in though. Well, this is extremely annoying. None of our pallets go in there. What is going on with this building here? I do not understand. Why? Not even this little pallet. Come on, man. What's going on here? All right, I don't know what was going on there, guys, but I sold the other building and I went ahead and replaced it with this one, which I absolutely know works, and I've already stuffed some stuff in there. So, very annoying. I really thought those were going to work, but apparently not. And now we know. You live and you learn. So there we have it. Hopefully we can get our wool in here too. If we can, that is basically like the dream, and everything's working out great. Let's see. Hopefully this takes the wool. Yep, takes the wool as well. Okay, so we've got plenty of storage for our bales and our pallets now. That is good, but not what I wanted, but functional. So there is that. All right, let me get over there. I'm going to plop down our chicken coop now, and hopefully that thing will fit over there, and we're not going to have any issues with that aspect. All right, let's take a look here. This temporary storage, you could go. Adios. Thank you for your service. Beautiful. Now we've got this whole area here. Show me the chickens. There we go. This is the one I want. What are you overlapping with? Come on. There's absolutely nothing overlapping. Is it me? Are you overlapping with me? Let me back up. Hang on. All right, let's try that again. So finicky. Absolutely crazy. All right. I mean, I don't see anything overlapping here, but that's where I want it, right there. So we're going to turn free mode on. And do I want to customize the fence? No, I don't care about the fence. Sure, we'll plant a meadow. Why not? Okay, beautiful. I don't know why that was giving me a problem fitting there, but it absolutely fits there. And there's still plenty of room for our little road over here. So brilliant. Okay, let's look at the animal dialogue, and woo, is that a chicken? That is a chicken. Look at that. So a 6-month-old chicken, which is when they start producing eggs, will cost us 50 bucks. If we want to fill this thing up to the max with 250, actually that's not the max, but that's going to cost us 13,750, and then however much for, the extra that we need to fill it up to 360,000. So that's no problem at all. We've got 57,434. We can do that easy peasy. Bees. How much are the bees going to cost? Let's see here. So if we want to get a nice big rack of bees, this one's 7 pieces. This one's 3,000. And if we want to put it let's see, kind of over here, I'm thinking maybe right next to this bad boy, and just plop this down. Yeah, right there. Why not? Actually, let's go a little further this way. Bam. So now we have a nice big Langstrom hive cell here. And then we do need a bee or a honey collection point to go with it. And that guy, I think I'm just going to put right over here next to our pallet collection. Bam, right there. So our honey will spawn there, and then bloop, we could just pop it right into there, at least until we're ready to sell it. So we've got one hive. I don't know how much honey that's going to produce, but we'll find out. All right, so now we've got bees. We've got all sorts of stuff. Beautiful. Next thing we got to do is harvest some wheat. But we've accomplished so much today. I think that is most likely going to be on the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. You got to smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below. And of course, if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. It's absolutely free, so why not? But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope each and every one of you have an absolutely beautiful day, and I will see you all on the next one.